Am I the a-hole for refusing to give my boyfriend a percentage of my raise just because he predicted it? Okay, this might sound kind of bad, but let me explain. I, 32 female, have been with my boyfriend 35 male for 7 years. He has what he calls supernatural ability, and that is to dream about things and or events before they take place. In other words, he claims to predict the future. LOL. He once talked about seeing me getting a new car in his dream, and in 2 months' time I bought a new car that I was saving for. Another example, he told me about seeing a new friend coming into my life in his dream. Turns out he was talking about the dog I adopted in July. Basically events that weren't so surprising. Now, I've got a raise at work. Around 40% after working my ass off for 6+ years with this company. I was happy because now I get to renovate parts of the house like I always wanted, don't earn much anyway, and when I told my boyfriend, he told me to set aside a percentage of the money for him. I was so confused I asked why, and he said it was because he already dreamed about me getting a raise and predicted this event before it happened. I said I don't know since I don't recall he ever told me. He got upset and said that the reason he didn't tell was because of how I kept making fun of his abilities and that I could go ask his friends and they'll confirm that he did in fact see this coming. I said I was sorry, but this seemed illogical and unreasonable of him. I refused to give him any money and he flipped out and called me ungrateful and claimed that I was turning my back on the people who helped me in a way to get this raise. Not gonna lie, I kinda laughed at the absurdity of this, but he got even more offended and said that I can't blame him for not telling me after I kept mocking him like that. I refused and said that non way in hell I was going to give him any percentage and would rather save the extra money for renovation work around the house. We had an argument and he left to be with his friends, who later got involved and said that the way I treat my boyfriend and his incredible prediction ability was appalling and out of line. They said that he wasn't asking for much and I should consider it. The first comment is, I kinda laughed at the absurdity. We all kinda laughed at the absurdity. Honestly, why are you with him? Anyone who feels entitled to other people's money isn't worth the effort. And his predicting ability? You were saving for a car and then you bought one. You were getting a new dog and you got one. You busted your ass to get a promotion and you got one. I'll show you my predictive abilities. You had an entitled boyfriend who sent his flying monkeys at you, and he got dumped. ETA, not the a-hole. The second comment is, not the a-hole. I wonder if his incredible prediction abilities have forecast his soon-to-be single life. Judging from this attitude, he should have a bag packed already. The third comment is, not the a-hole. This is laughable. Also, I had a dream last night and saw you getting a new boyfriend. ETA, thanks for the awards, people. I was just wondering what the silver seal with a burning hand, riding a rocket in my dream meant. The fourth comment is, yes, but did he predict how he's going to be single soon? Not the a-hole. By the way. The fifth comment is, not the a-hole. Let's assume for a minute he actually does have these abilities and that he did actually predict you would get a raise. It's not like he got the raise for you. It's not like he used his Jedi mind tricks to make the raise happen. He just saw that it would happen. You earned that raise, he just, supposedly, watched it happen. This is such a crazy position for him to have, considering he literally contributed nothing to your raise.